NXT Tuesday, October 21st, 2025. Let's just get right into it. The Cullens kicked the show off. All four members came out. Izzy Dame, Tatum Paxley, Sean Spears, and who else?
Nico Vance.
If y'all don't know, last week Tatum Paxley won the 20-woman battle royal. She the number one contender for Jacy Jayne's title. And they came out to the ring, and Tatum Paxley was extremely excited. The crowd, the fans, they were showing her love, chanting her name, chanting "You deserve it." They was really loving to see her get this opportunity. What you think about Tatum Paxley winning that battle royal, man?
It shocked me. It was awesome though. I'm proud of Tatum Paxley, young tater tot.
Young tater tot, y'all already know. What Izzy Dame seemed like she hated the fact that she won last week, but she was out there supporting her this week. And in the middle of Tatum Paxley being excited and talking to the crowd, Fatal Influence came out. And Jacy Jayne, the women's NXT champion, she was talking a lot of big stuff, talking about how she gonna beat down Tatum Paxley and how she better than Tatum Paxley, and she gonna destroy her Halloween Havoc. It don't even matter. And Tatum Paxley was going back at her and actually was saying that she she's very impressed and like kind of inspired by by Jacy Jayne, because how she was in Toxic Attraction and Fatal Influence, and she ended up having 2 belts, 2 separate companies and all that. She actually is proud of Jacy Jayne, but Jacy Jayne wasn't trying to hear all that. They were still going at it. Izzy Dame was pissed off. I mean, not Izzy. Izzy Dame was pissed off with Jacy Jayne and the whole Fatal Influence for even being out there. And a fight broke out. And pretty much Fatal Influence got their ass beaten, thrown out the ring, and Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley stood tall after that. But after all of that chaos, they went backstage. They had Stacks in the back with Ariana Grace walking backstage, getting ready for their match, coming up with different, just talking. If you don't know, they engaged. They doing their thing. Ariana Grace was looking better than ever. She was looking super good tonight. She was looking great, 10 out of 10. We're in the middle of them talking and walking backstage. Who was them 2 YNs who popped out of nowhere backstage?
Javon Evans and Leon Slater.
You already know Leon Slater. He the X Division champion. And Javon Evans, he gonna be a future champion. They both young. They like 20, 21
That boy's
years.
bouncy.
That boy, they say he bouncy, man. But both of them, man, they future legends for sure. If y'all don't know, they just had a match at what was that, Bound and Glory or something like that. They had a classic match, them two, and they were just chilling backstage and getting ready for this match that they got. But after they went to commercial and came back and all that, they had Stacks versus Leon Slater for the X Division title. Stacks had Ariana Grace with him, and Leon Slater had Javon Evans with him. And let me just tell you, this was a really, really good fight. I'm not a huge Stacks fan or the Tony D'Angelo or none of them. But Stacks is, to me, he actually is a really good wrestler. He was going back and forth with Leon Slater, pulling out a lot of big moves. But Leon Slater was just too much, man. He like another Javon Evans, man. He was. People say Javon Evans bouncy. Leon Slater, he is too, man. He was jumping all over the place, doing flips, catching them all kind of crazy kicks and moonsaults and turnaround corkscrews, all kind of moves you can even imagine. Jumping straight over the third rope, just doing the best he can. It was just a lot of stuff going on in this match, and in the midst of them going back and forth, Ariana Grace kind of got into it and tried to interrupt a little bit, and she got knocked off the ring post. And what happened with that, man?
Javon Evans, he think he's slick.
Well, how you slick? What you mean?
When Ariana Grace fell off, Javon Evans caught her and was smiling.
Yeah, he caught her. He got him a nice squeeze. He held her nice and tight. I would have did the same thing if Ariana Grace fell. I would have definitely called Ariana Grace. How can you not catch Ariana Grace if she fall? I would have definitely did that. Shouts out to Javon Evans. But once she fell off and Javon Evans called Ariana Grace, man, Stacks lost his mind. He ain't know what to do. He went crazy. He got so distracted. Leon Slater caught him with some stuff and then set him up for one of the best finishers out there. He hit him with that Swanton 450 splash. caught that win and retained that title, man. And what did you think of that match, man?
This was a good match. A match that Stacks lost on. Javon Evans, stop being slick.
What you think about Leon Slater?
He cool. He cool. Javon better.
I'm a huge fan of Leon Slater, but after they won, Javon Evans jumped in the ring with a microphone. They had both mics, and they was just pretty much talking about how they pretty much the best out right now. The Young Bucks, the two YNs doing their thing, and they so cool, and they've been rocking with each other so much. They want to team up and have a classic match. So they had to like pretty much did like pretty much like an open call out, like who gonna step to them and make history and do a tag team match with them. And who came out there, man, and stepped up?
Mr. Iguana and this other guy.
Yeah, La Parka. You know, La Parka, Mr. Iguana, they finna challenge Javon Evans and Leon Slater at Halloween Havoc. It's going down. Who you got winning this match, man, and why?
Javon and Leon.
Oh, you think they're gonna beat Mr. Iguana and La Parka?
Yeah, easily.
Damn, easily. That's gonna see. I ain't gonna lie though. I got Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Mr. Iguana and La Parka, man, they cold, but they ain't got nothing on these two Young Bucks, man. They killing the game right now. But after that, we're just gonna get right into it. We got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, but yeah, it was all kind of stuff going on this night. They also had the speed challenge, the speed tournament tonight. If y'all don't know, that's been added to NXT thanks to Ava, and Ava was looking great tonight too as well though. But they had Jasper Troy versus who?
Zachary Wentz.
Yeah, for the this was a speed round championship. There was a 3-minute match. What is it? A 5-minute match? How long is the speed?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Man, we ain't gonna take too much of time with this one, man. Jasper Troy beat his ass, man. Too much power. Jasper Troy too young, too powerful, too big. Jasper Troy is 340 pounds. I didn't even know that. The dude is huge, man. He beat this boy ass, and you can catch him in the next round. What did you think of that match, man?
Jasper Troy. That's Jasper Troy for you. The best men's superstar on NXT. Best believe it.
No, I don't know about all of that.
How dare you?
But no, I don't know about all of that. But after that though, things was getting a little bit too crazy because they go backstage, and one of my favorite women of all time, young Kalani Jordan, she walked backstage, and she was backstage going to her locker room, and all her stuff was strewn in the hallway outside of the door on the floor like it was trash. That is not. No. That is not disrespectful. They had who was some of the women throwing her shit her stuff out there?
Carmen Petrovich was there. Callie Armstrong was there. Jada Parker.
Disrespectful, just throwing that stuff out. They said she picked her side. She don't belong here no more. So they kind of threw her away.
She damn sure don't.
Everybody, man, Kalani, she is NXT. You already know she is NXT, but. In the middle of her going through all this, Jordan Grace walked up and was trying to like be cool with her, but Kalani, she don't like Jordan Grace. She keep rejecting her every time she try to like be cool with her. She said Jordan Grace is her biggest fan, and she kind of said Jordan Grace is a hater, all of that. But Kalani definitely going through some things right now. She the women's knockout champion. She's still doing her thing. Whether anybody hate on Kalani or not, she's still one of the best.
Never come back.
She's still one of the best to ever do it. But after that though, they had Dark State back there had a promo talking about how they finna beat the Hardy Boys ass at Halloween Havoc, put them in the ground, do them dirty. Who in Dark State?
Cutler James, Deion Lennox, Osiris Griffin, and Saquon Sugars.
And all of them was talking big stuff. They was going in, and Ain't too much to say, man. They ready to beat the Hardys. They already got their ass beat not too long ago, at the showdown, and then they went into a Hardy Boys promo, and that Hardy Boys promo was fire. They went to, I think, Matt Hardy house or something like that, to his estate, his property. All the children was there. Hardy Boys was chilling, doing their thing, and then they started walking off to his like water in the back, like 'cause he got a river or something in the back. Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy walked inside the water, and they transformed into that delete, crazy, cocaine fueled Matt Hardy when he used to be running around crazy as hell with the gray afro, talking about delete, delete, delete. They transform and it's going crazy. It's going down. Jeff Hardy, he in his delete form. Matt Hardy in that delete form. They had the kids. Matt Hardy's wife is playing the piano. This is one of the best promos I ever seen from the Hardy Boys, man. They ready to go against Dark State. And who you got winning that match at Halloween Havoc?
Dark State.
I got the Hardy Boys crushing Dark State easily.
Bro.
They not finna beat the legendary Hardy Boys.
Let's go to them Hardy Boys.
And speaking of that, Hardy Boys is double champions. If you didn't know, Hardy Boys doing their thing. But after that, you had Soul Rook and Zarya. They was in backstage getting ready to walk to the ring, and it was looking real bad because you Soul Rook a whole leg had like a damn whole what's the thing, the brace on there, whole leg brace. And they went to commercial, came back. Soul Rook and Zarya was in the ring out there with Ava. And basically, if you don't know, Soul Rook, she was pretty much about to vacate the titles. She's about to give up the titles because she got injured on SmackDown when they was competing against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Soul Ruka injured her leg, so now she got to vacate the titles. In the midst of her talking about vacating the titles, who came out there and interrupted that?
The glamorous Blake Monroe.
Yeah, Blake Monroe wanted the title. She said, why vacate it? It should just go straight to her since she the number one contender. Zarya was not having that at all. Zarya was pissed off. You already know. So some kind of ways, Zarya, like she mentioned to Ava, and to set her up for it, and she said she'll defend a title on Soul Ruka's behalf. Soul Ruka agreed to it, and then we got that match coming up at Halloween Havoc. We're gonna have Blake Monroe versus Zarya for the Women's North American Championship at Halloween Havoc, man. Who you got winning that match and why?
Blake.
Why?
Because Zarya is a certified, jobber.
I 100%. I don't know who I got winning that match. I kind of don't want to see Blake win a title. I don't, but I don't know if I want Zarya. I don't think Zarya ready for a title, so I don't know exactly how this gonna play out. But man, make sure y'all stay tuned because it's getting crazy. But after that though, they had an Axiom promo getting ready for this speed match. He got a upcoming match to get ready to try to advance to the next round in the speed tournament. And then after the Axiom promo, they had Sean Legacy talking about how he ready to advance and do his thing in the speed tournament. After that though, they had a locker room. They was in there was the spy cam backstage. What was it? The anonymous. Yeah, the anonymous people, they kind of like got a spy cam when they be watching people in the back low key, like through the cracks of the doors and all that. They had Tavion Heights and Miles Bourne in the back talking about Tavion was kind of upset how he been losing to Ethan Page recently, been losing his title shots, his big matches, and Miles Bourne was kind of giving some words of encouragement. Josh Briggs came in there just talking shit. And Josh Briggs, he just popping out of nowhere talking stuff. He was talking about how he beat the Frankie dude last week. He's still riding high on that. But after that though, they had the speed round next match they had for the speed, the advance in the speed tournament. They had the Los Americanos in the crowd watching. They had Sean Legacy versus Axiom in the speed match. And we ain't gonna spend too much time on this, man. I mean, the match is only 3 minutes. Yeah. Axiom beat his ass, man. Sean Legacy, he good. He great on Evolve, but when it come to fighting like actual superstars, I mean, Axiom is a SmackDown superstar now. Sean Legacy couldn't handle that. He lost. He couldn't keep up. Axiom beat him. It was a real good match, though. A real quick, hard-hitting match. Axiom got the win. And after that, you had Ethan Page had a promo. He getting ready to fight Dr. Wagner at Halloween Havoc this Saturday. It's finna go down. It should be a title for title match. Both of them got titles, but they just fighting for Ethan Page North American title. Ethan Page was pretty much dishing Dr. Wagner, but also giving it up to him and telling you about a lot of his accomplishments. Dr. Wagner had been winning a lot of matches. He won a lot of titles. He pretty much a legend in Mexico, and Ethan Page gave him up to it for that. Gave it up for him for that, and also. You know, he was just bigging up how he's a very respectable opponent. They should do double title match, but they ain't gonna do it. But Halloween Havoc, Ethan Page versus Dr. Wagner. Who you got winning this match and why?
Ego.
That's all that needs to be said. I got Dr. Wagner beating Ethan Page ass, putting him down in the dirt on Halloween, finally burying this dude on Halloween. I got him doing that easily. But after that, though, we got a tag team match. We got some tag team action that's finna go down. It's finna get crazy. We got Young Hank and Tank versus who?
OTM.
OTM made they return. You already know. And what do OTM stand for?
Out the mud.
Out the mud. You already know. They like Jada Parker brothers pretty much. But yeah, though, OTM versus Hank and Tank. It went down, and this match kind of didn't last long either. OTM beat their ass, man. It was not. I mean, Hank and Tank, they two chubby white dudes who drink a lot of beer. Nothing wrong with that, but they weird as hell. They got their ass beat easily, and the crowd was rocking with OTM too easily. They was chanting OTM.
Speaking of OTM, somebody tell Lucine Price to chill out.
Who is Lucine Price?
That dude, he crazy. He look like he owns something.
Lucine
Big
Price.
eyes.
Oh yeah, and OTM. Yeah, that dude is something is up with that dude. Something is definitely up with him. But he was hyped up, and they beat Hank and Tank ass, got the easy win. And after it was over, they stopped beating their ass. One of them got hit. One of the Hank and Tank members, I think it was Hank, he got hit with the stairs, and then they picked up Tank ass and slammed him through the goddamn announce table easily. Walked out that thing like it wasn't nothing. But after that though, they was backstage, like in the lounge area. It was kind of dark back there too. And Rand Sinclair was on the phone talking to somebody kind of loud. And then the beautiful...
It was Charlie Dempsey.
Yeah, she was talking to Charlie Dempsey. And then the beautiful Lash Legend was in the back chilling, telling her to shut up. She on the phone too loud. They kind of got into it. Kendall Gray came back there, kind of stepped in Lash Legend face. She got her Evolve title feeling super big, feeling like she can go at a big dog like Lash, but Lash let her know you don't want to step to her, and she called her a little girl too and kind of just left. I don't think Lash, even give a damn about fighting Kendall Gray, but she might have to end up beating her ass to put her in check. But who you got winning that match if Lash fought young Kendall Gray, man?
Lash!
I got 100% got Lash too, but after that though, we're gonna get into one of the best matches they had of the night. We had Fatal Influence versus the Cullen, pretty much. JC Jane and Langley Reed versus Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley in a tag team match. And let me tell you, this is a really good match. Different styles. If y'all don't know Tatum Paxley, she actually is one of the best wrestlers on NXT. Izzy Dame is a great powerhouse. She really good. She do a lot of good things and stuff too. She trying to get better. And Langley Reed, she pretty much got to prove herself to Fatal Influence and let them know that she really down and gonna do that. And we already know what JC Jane brings. JC Jane is one of the best. She is the best.
I swear to, bruh.
JC Jane is that chick. She that one that do it. We all get that from JC Jane. She the one. She the one.
Stop.
JC Jane is the one, and that's why she the champ. And anyway, they was going back and forth, but JC Jane was just too much at times. She was just too much at times for Izzy, and she was just too much for Tatum Paxley. They was catching up with some good moves, but Langley Reed, she was coming in there, dipping in there, doing her moves. Izzy Dane was killing, Tatum was killing, but y'all for Fallon multiple times. Fallon kept getting there. Fallon kept getting her ass beat. It came to one point where they really needed Fallon. She got knocked out. JC Jane, she didn't know what to do, and Langley Reed came in handy. She came, I think I snatched Tatum Paxley leg or Izzy Dane, one of their legs. She snatched them, and JC Jane ended up. Who she catch with that rolling encore?
Tatum.
She knocked the pixie dust out the back of her head with that rolling encore, and got that easy victory. Young JC Jane.
Stop talking about JC and talk about the tater tot.
The beautiful JC Jane. She won Fatal Influence. You already
God
know
damn.
she the champion. JC Jane looking good when she do it, like she always do it. I'm rocking with JC Jane full throttle. But yeah, after they got that victory, Fatal Influence started beating Izzy Dame down. Then they started attacking Tatum Paxley, started finna beat her ass down, and then Tatum Paxley she turned the tables on him and started beating down Fatal Influence, and she ended up throwing him out the ring. It was looking real bad, and I'm just hoping this don't happen for Halloween Havoc. Tatum Paxley, even though Tatum Paxley lost in that 2-on-2, she stood tall at the end. Who you got winning that match at Halloween Havoc?
Tatum
Beating JC Jane.
Of course.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. I got JC Jane, the immaculate, the one and only JC Jane doing her thing. She do her thing. JC Jane can't nobody, and I mean nobody, do it like JC Jane.
Stop.
She the truth. That's 100% facts. But after that though, we had the final sit down of the night. We got to sign that contract. We had Trick Williams. He had came out. Ava out there. She had the contract to sign. We need this big championship match for Halloween Havoc. Trick came out there. Then Ricky Saints came out there. They sat at the table. Trick Williams was talking a lot of big shit. Talking a lot of big NXT talk, talking about he just run the brand. Can't nobody do it like him whatsoever. It don't even matter. He said he better than Ricky Saints. He looked better than Ricky Saints. He's stronger than Ricky Saints. Just everything he said he outclassed Ricky Saints in. And Ricky Saints wasn't trying to hit it. Ricky Saints got so damn pissed off at one time. He stood up, started yelling. It got so aggressive. They got it to talking shit in each other's face. You could just cut it was so much tension. Ava didn't know what to do, and they started fighting and going at it. And for a second, I thought Trick Williams was gonna beat his ass, but Ricky Saints ended up picking his ass up and slamming Trick ass through the damn announce table. But the ring was safe. The baby oil wasn't exposed. Trick Williams had the shirt on over the baby oil, so everybody was saved from baby oil tonight. It was good. Usually Trick got so much baby
cocoa butter.
Trick usually got so much baby oil on
cocoa butter
that it gets everywhere on everybody in the crowd and even on the people at home watching. So thank God he had that shirt to cover that damn baby oil. Shouts out to Diddy. Oh no, that didn't say that. But check it out. We finna do our thing, man. It's Ricky Saints versus Trick Williams. You said you got Ricky Saints. I got Trick Williams. It's finna go down, man. Halloween Havoc, man. What did you think of tonight's episode?
This was a pretty good episode. I liked it.
Last episode before Halloween Havoc. Make sure y'all look out. We're going to have a lot of big surprises coming up. It's finna go down. JC Jane going against Tatum Paxley. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Ricky Saints. We got Trick Williams. Dr. Wagner. Ethan Page. We got 3 championship matches like that. Really 4 with the tag team with the Hardys and Dark State. It's finna be crazy. It's feeling like Night of Champions in Halloween Havoc. And speaking of that tag team match with Dark State and the Hardy Boys, what kind of match is that?
A broken rules match?
A broken rules match. Never heard of something like that. Y'all know they doing it. I don't even think they're going to have the wheel. If you know about NXT, usually on Halloween Havoc, they got the spinning wheel thing and they pick the match, but I don't think they doing that this year. But make sure y'all stay tuned. This Saturday, another NXT episode in the books. Last Legend was there. No Miss Parker though, but it's all good. Message of the day.
Nia Jax speaks pure facts and will attack if you turn your back.